The human brain doesn't take orders. It follows a circadian rhythm that you can engineer with sleep science and lifestyle interventions. My name is Dr. Elena Seranova. I'm a biohacker, a neuroscientist, and a high-performing entrepreneur. I've been obsessed with high performance my whole life, and I've been looking for ways to optimize it throughout my career, my studies, my PhD, and in this video, we're going to be presenting my evening routine. Why, you might be asking, is because my recovery is directly tied up to my productivity the next day. This is very, very important in order to make sure that I maintain peak performance throughout the year. This way, I'm hijacking my body's natural rhythms to make sure that I actually get very standardized results. So I'm modifying the input and then I get the output that I want in a predictable manner. So my evening routine actually starts at 2 p.m. because this is where my caffeine cutoff time is. Check out my morning routine in the link in the description to understand the whole setup from morning to evening. Around 4 p.m. I stop eating. This is where my feeding window is closing. I've been doing intermittent fasting for quite a few years, and this ensures that nothing disrupts my recovery in the evening. Okay, so to summarize, my not to do list in the evening is no caffeine, no food after sunset, no exercise as well, because you want to make sure that you actually support your circadian rhythms and you reinforce them. So I only exercise in the morning. No alcohol 5 to 6 hours before sleep. Not that I have much of it in my life, but just for the ones that like to have fun in the evenings while socializing, well, this is actually a very bad idea for your recovery. No meetings after 6 p.m. policy for myself while running a remote team. Your phone before sleep is a double hit. I shift all the lights around my house to red after sunset. Blue light delays melatonin, and dopamine-driven scrolling actually makes your brain more alert during nighttime. So for that reason, I'm putting it away a couple of hours before sleep and before actually starting my evening routine to make sure that my brain is getting synchronized with my natural biorhythms. So at sunset, I have my red light therapy session. Not too late in the evening, but it made sure that I actually tune in and balance my autonomic nervous system, reduce inflammation, and activate the collagen production on my skin. So usually I have a 15 to 20 minute session, and while I'm doing it, I also meditate to prepare my brain to wind down for the evening. This book is about Chinese internal medicine. It's an ancient text that has been translated to English, and I'm very curious to finish it because nowadays we have access to amazing AI tools that can actually be analyzing ancient information and basically reframing what we know about the human body. First, it's a makeup remover, and in my opinion, this is the best face wash in the world. I'm just absolutely loving this product because it keeps my skin moisturized right before the toner. A warm magnesium bath is my favorite part of the evening. It relaxes the muscles and helps the mind slow down. It shifts my sympathetic nervous system to parasympathetic system dominance. After the magnesium bath, I will apply my collagen ampule just before going to sleep to make sure that my skin gets hydrated and has all the nutrients that it needs. It's now time to take my evening supplements. So I will start with 3 grams of glycine, which is important for over 300 reactions and will basically give your body the raw materials, the amino acid that it needs in order to start recovery processes. Well, next, I will of course take the OMG Evening Magnesium by NMN Bio, which we just recently launched as our new proprietary blend. And it's actually our first evening blend, so that's why we're so excited about it, because not only it was formulated by myself and our biochemistry team, but it also was enhanced with a proprietary AI software. So it actually addresses the underlying mechanism that basically prevents people from having high quality sleep. And what is that, you might be asking? Well, this whole video was about to make sure that you remove all the stressors from your environment in the evening time. So, bright lights and insulin spikes from late night meals, in order to make sure that there is no cortisol spikes, there is no stress spikes in your body. With that in mind, what we do is we want to make sure that we produce enough GABA neurotransmitter in the evening. And this is important because without it, you can't produce melatonin naturally. So first, we remove all the stressors that would increase cortisol. So now nothing is blocking GABA from production. And not only that, but we also take the OMG Evening Magnesium by NMN Bio, where we basically added lemon balm and L-theanine to make sure that we support the natural production of GABA. And now you will be able to produce melatonin naturally. Next, I might take some omega-3 peak EPA from Wiley's Finest, one of my favorite brands of omega-3. I personally think is the best omega-3 brand in the world, and this is not a paid sponsorship. I'm not getting any affiliate commission to mention them. I just personally love this brand because it has a very high concentration in EPA and DHA as well, so I would definitely recommend this product for you. Some people take it in the morning, some people take it in the evening. It's not stimulatory, so you might as well take it in the evening to enhance the quality of sleep. And speaking of quality of sleep and how to enhance it, another supplement that I would be occasionally cycling in the evening would be probiotics, because actually due to our gut-brain axis, we have increased production of serotonin in our gut. So actually 90% of our serotonin is being produced in the gut, and probiotics support this process. Serotonin is a neurotransmitter that makes sure you actually have amazing, calm dreams. Last but not least, sometimes I will cycle melatonin. And some people say that melatonin is a hormone and that it has a sedative effect and you shouldn't be taking it. Melatonin is actually the most potent antioxidant that gets through the blood-brain barrier. And this means that it's a powerful supplement to take for your brain to combat reactive oxygen species. So for myself specifically, I don't have problem with falling or staying asleep, so I don't take melatonin on a permanent basis. However, I will be cycling melatonin on a really small concentration, maybe 1.5 mg or 1 mg of melatonin for a couple of months a year. So I will take it for 30 days, then I will stop for 5 months, and then I will take it again. And this is pretty much my basic evening supplement. Sometimes I will be rotating other supplements as well. So for example, I would try out different ashwagandha plants that have a calming effect as well. And of course, I'm always enthusiastic about trying out different kind of blends that I found on the supplement market. So this is what biohacking is all about, is basically an n=1 experiment, and you have to kind of titrate and try out different products for yourself and see what works for yourself. Because at the end of the day, biohacking is closely related to pretty much preventative medicine, because you want to make sure that you actually are optimizing your own body and your performance as a result before things gone bad, right? Because with things like traditional medicine, for example, we don't really put emphasis on preventative medicine, and we have processes going on in our body after the age of 30, like chronic inflammation, for example, right? Or other processes that actually can block our performance, can hinder our performance. So what happens is that you want to make sure that you prevent problems before they occur. You basically are in charge of your own health with biohacking. I keep the room cool, dark, and quiet during the night to ensure the best quality of sleep possible. Good night. Sleep is your head start for tomorrow's performance. As a busy entrepreneur, I don't have an infinite amount of time and resources like Brian Johnson does, so I have to be resourceful with what I have. And for that reason, in this video, we talked about how I'm optimizing my evening routine to make sure that with simple hacks, I'm basically aligning with my biology. Head over to the channel to check my morning routine, like and subscribe to get more tips from Dr. Elena Seranova.